How's it going, everybody? It's Word here with another video for you guys. And today I'm going to be bringing a brand new army that so far in friendly challenges has done absolutely incredible. I haven't been able to use it yet in Legends, but that's what I'm doing right here with you guys. So yeah, I hope we do well. It is a similar version to that Fireball Yeti Furnace army, although with Meteor Golems, they take a little bit more space, so I don't get as many furnaces. But this works incredibly well. I also have the new Frostflake, and it's only level 20. The spear works totally fine if you don't have it. I just think that this honestly is providing some great value for, the queen and stuff in the core while also the king on the outside. So I love it. But yeah, feel free to not use it if you don't think it's good or, it just doesn't work well for you. If you watch Itsu's new video, it talks about explaining why the pros are using it and how they're using it. So you got to delay your world champion a bit. There's some things. But anyway, without further ado, I'd love to show you guys how to use this army. It'll be linked down below as always. And yeah, without further ado, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any videos. And let's jump right into the first attack. All right, you guys, I'm really excited to see how this works. And I mean, the main reason I'm running this army is because it allows for a bit of a deeper fireball than, I'd normally be able to get. So in that case, I want to hit a fireball here, maybe onto um, the scatter shot. I'm just trying to figure out, okay, if I hit the scatter shot, I'll miss the other Rico, but I'll get some pretty good value. Okay. Think I'll do that. Probably come in from this bottom side. Furnace right here. So I want to walk all the way in. It'll be a bit deeper, and I really hope my sneezy doesn't go down. Actually, that would be quite tragic. But I don't want to use an invis. Yeah, I think we're good. Sneezy shouldn't go down. But I was gonna maybe totem, but then I wouldn't take it off of my sneezy because it would just, stop it from shooting a balloon or whatever. But I really didn't want my sneezy to go down. Luckily, he doesn't. I think a log launcher, like I always use it to take out this town hall. Honestly, maybe just straight from the spell factory will be good. Maybe a bit on the angle, but yeah, it does really well just to do that, as I mentioned. I like to rage on the entry. One, it helps with time because you do a bit of a longer warden walk, but it also really help through the monolith and also the enemy king that's right here. So that's really nice. The furnace also cooking onto. I think that headhunter was a little early because it might die to the spitter. But yeah, the headhunter just cooking. I'm actually gonna pop a totem right here. Furnace was cooking down the expo, which is kind of nice because otherwise it wasn't really going down. And then we should be good to send this fairly shortly. Nice, we're on the monolith. And then yeah, after the monolith goes down, I don't know where I should redeploy my warden quite yet. But okay, yeah, there's the warden. I'm gonna ice block right here. We're gonna go one, two, three. Okay, that makes sure we hit that. Split the quakes right there. Two of them on the Rico though for sure. Okay, we recall the warden because I think the whatever you call it was on it. Wall break right here. Queen's in. We can get an ice golem. King will walk the flank in a second, but I won't use that quite yet. Honestly, baby dragon right here. Gonna go in with this. King is gonna walk the flank. Gonna go with the meteor golem actually to help out. I think the baby dragon actually had it, but just to be safe, I can keep holding right here. Don't need to go in quite yet with okay, Warden's still doing well as well. But yeah, I don't need to go in quite yet with anything for them. RC, you see probably right there's a good frost flake. Some of the defenses were really hard hitting, and it really just also kept her alive, which is nice to keep the survivability going. She'll go down shortly. My queen's struggling to get through a few walls, but with the RC, they are moving quickly. I quite like the yeah, the addition of how the warden gets to move solo, the queen gets to move solo. Like I like that it takes out the base kind of on their own. And this one's honestly, it's looking quite crushed here. I'll pop the queen ability to get through the wall, take down the Rico since it's kind of wrecking my king. But to be honest, like for not really a plan on how quite to get through this base, like we're absolutely smashing it. We honestly could swag the king ability. I'll pop it right here just to, be certain we get through this and for time reasons. But like we slammed this base. There's nothing left. And yeah, really good start. Almost using it just like that fireball Yeti furnace army, but the super Yeti does really good because it can actually take out the town hall, whereas like three normal Yetis won't. So I think that's a huge addition. And yeah, great start to the day. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, we get into the next one, and let me know down below if you guys want to hear like my opinion on the new Legend League because I feel like everyone's been making those videos, and honestly, like everyone's been saying it's like too hard. I actually don't think that's true. I think it's not that it's too easy, but yeah, that's not too hard. So if you guys want to hear my opinion, let me know. I can make a quick video of that, maybe overlaying some Fireball Rock Loons friendly hits just because they're very satisfying to watch. But yeah, let me just know what you guys if you want to see that, and I might make a video of that. So yeah, on this one, I'm trying to aim for. Oh, I wanted to hit the bomb hive, but is that way too aggressive? That's actually really deep. I mean, the builder hut next to the monolith isn't even terrible. I might have maybe should have looked at that earlier because now I'm already walking from here. But yeah, my idea was kind of the bomb hive, but that might be extremely deep because I might pull part of the clan castle. Just an archer, okay? That might tell me, who knows? There could be a super miner. There could be what do you call it? The triple ice golem. I'm not really sure what's going to be in there, but okay, this is interesting. I'm not a big fan right now. I'm gonna have to get into the gear tower. I think I'll actually just invis. Come on, I was gonna say do not go to ability again. I'll probably pop a totem. So this is where like a rage would have done that, right? Two spell space and two spell space. But I feel like the rage, oh come on, can be better used elsewhere. As long as obviously my warden can actually get this down. Pop an ice block though. One, two, three, four. Don't hit the builder. Oh, I only have three. Okay, nice. We get the fireball though to land and set up that nice funnel. Okay, that's actually really good. What even was in the clan castle? Is it ice golems? Okay, there's a rocket loon already. I think I do want to go with, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of rocket balloons and ice golem. I do want to enter right here with my Sui and log launcher and everything, so not bad. Then I can actually just go warden at the top right here with a furnace, and he should be able to get through that not too bad, which will be really nice. Honestly, get the king in because he'll be really useful. I'll pop the skeleton spell for the minion prince. Um, just kind of everything right there. Even the royal champion can come in right now. And I think I don't have too much for my warden, but I think actually I'm not going to need the totem. The queen, the what do you call that? Super Yeti is kind of meant to get in there, so I'll just wait. I can even poison the enemy king since it's kind of the only spot. The Super Yeti died before the Valk, which is kind of weird. I don't usually like that order, but it kind of is what it is, I guess. Could totem right here, honestly. The king's still rolling nicely. Oh, the frost flake I guess was forced right there. Not great. King ability's still waiting to go off. I usually like to save the rage for my warden. I just don't know if I'll actually need it, but it usually is best on the healers because the other troops don't always need it. Okay, Queen's gonna roll around the base. Okay, now I can get the baby dragon in. I'll wall break right there. I think we're looking pretty good. I'll probably rage the queen. As I said, they don't usually need it, but on this one, I don't see the warden needing it because he's going to join in with the heroes here anyway. And I think what's going to happen is yeah, this queen is going to stop my king, which means I'll probably time fail. I don't know. We'll see if I can get around this. I feel like the queen's actually kind of cooking. I thought I was going to time fail, but now I'm feeling pretty confident. Yeah, this one worked out really nicely. So what I could have done better is like obviously knew where I was landing the fireball earlier, instead of just deciding to go for there. But that was really nice, worked out. As long as you can funnel, I guess, this compartment where you can easily get into the town hall, beautiful. Nice triple. Okay, guys, so far that's going really well. And I mean, I don't know how much value the Frostflake will get. I probably like in the last one, that's usually earlier. I like to delay her a little bit more. But I mean, hey, it's doing pretty well and we're tripling. So on this one, I'd like to fireball the bomb hive, but I don't know if I really want to try to get all the way in there because this top side's an easier walk and hitting the multi's not terrible. I think I'll just miss. I'll hit the other multi, so I'll just miss like this Rico, but that's honestly not that bad. So I think I'll just go for that. I don't want to be too greedy. This walk's pretty nice, and I think I can just enter. Yeah, I think I'll just enter right into the revenge tower since it won't be extremely powered up yet. The log launcher will go to the core, everything will go around, and yeah, we should be in business right there to kind of easily get the town hall, get the nice Sui around the base, and walk into the back end together. So the clan castle can sometimes be a bit threatening since I'm not really getting it. I think I can use an invis because I should have not too many needed on this. I can go one on the revenge tower and then two on the flank. So I think I only need the three. That's my thought, which is why I used one. But I mean, now I kind of need to only use three. I think getting the whatever you call that sweeper down will lock in the triple invis. I think I might go to the mortar next, though. Actually, I don't think so. But yeah, right when that goes down, we should be good. So we'll see. We're on the world champion, not too bad. And then I think I'll redeploy my warden. Honestly, I might just keep letting him walk where he is for now for a bit. I think that'll be really nice. Okay, right there is really good. That mortar even drops. So I go one, two, three, as I said. Nice fireball gets into the core. Oh, we do get the Rico. Okay, that's nice. I actually didn't think we would, but I will take that. Warden, I really want to go up. If he doesn't, I'll just recall. Where are you going, Warden? Yeah. Okay, so I'll take him out right there. One, two, three. Queen, Ice Golem. I'll get the Skelly in right there. There's the log launcher. Okay. Warden's in. I'll get a furnace even to help him out. The furnace is just exceptional. Totem right here to distract that because I think it was taking out my log launcher. Oh no, log launcher is getting targeted again right here. I kind of needed to open up that wall. King is in. One more of those. Okay, not bad. Can we funnel the log launcher troops in? Because right now that's not happening. Okay, that's not great. Yeah, that's not great. The log launcher troops are going around. I might send my world champion into that core, but that's not going to work either. That's no good. What am I going to do here? I was really hoping that that worked out. Now my world champion's just getting fried. Honestly, going to pop the Frost Flake since she was literally going down. And once again, I think the baby dragon's going to have to clutch up the long shot. As far as getting around to the rest of the base, I'm not sure because this multi inferno is just killing me. Yeah, I don't know how this one's going to work out. I did not funnel well enough, and nothing is going in, so that's not good. I definitely need to do a better job funneling right there. And this minion prince is kind of wrecking me. I mean, the meteor golems are incredibly tanky, but still, I don't know. This is a very heavy back end ask, and I don't have um, you know, whatever it is. I don't have any more of the frost flake or anything because yeah, it got forced because I tried to put her in the core and that didn't work out. So I think this one's gonna fall short, and I'm making a couple mistakes now with I did not funnel my log launcher into the core, which is the entire purpose of the log launcher is to go in and get the core. So that's my fault. And we're so close. Like I mean, I can almost get the spiky ball into the rest of the base if I had the time. I think my king could have taken out enough of the base, and then spiky ball gets the core. So it's really close. But yeah, I needed to make sure my log launcher went into the core, and I didn't do that. So that's on me. All right, second attack, and honestly, we couldn't have been any happier with how that first one went. It was just awesome. And if I'm looking at this one, the log launcher from the bottom's never bad, but that's really tough, I think, to get into. This top side's looking quite scary, but I also don't really want to warden charge all the way into there. Okay, honestly, the core fireball once again could be the play onto like the Rico. Uh, one. What do I got between this one, two? Okay, honestly, if I can hit that builder hut, that would get me all the way to the other ricochet cannon, which I think would be really nice. It one, two, three, four. Yeah, it does get me the clan castle as well. So that's I think what I should aim for is that builder hut next to the Rico in the core. That would be beautiful. Just to really clear out the core, and then I'd probably just log launcher from the top as I go behind the spitters into the town hall, and Warden can get put. I mean, the Revenge Tower monolith is extremely scary, so I got to think maybe the Warden will just also suck at the top though. So I'll find a different spot for the Warden, maybe at 3 o'clock. But actually, no, I think I know where he's gonna go. I'm gonna invis. I saw that one coming actually. Okay, I'll just have to do this. That was my fault. I saw that coming. There was a lot of damage. I didn't have anything ready for it, so that's just on me. But one, two, three. This from the top. King's gonna walk the flank, and yeah, we're just gonna have to salvage this one, which is all right. I made a big mistake there, so um, gonna continue holding the world champion. Now I'll pop the totem. There's the world champion headhunter. That'll go really, really well for me. I want to wall break that king in. Oh, I guess there's an opening there. Anyway, he's gonna get into. But world champion's making her way. Probably a good skelly right here. Distract the world champion, scatter shot, and expo. That's really nice. Um, we're not really helping my king out, that's for sure. I'll pop the king ability since he was going down. He might even die, yeah, which is unfortunate. I usually like him to survive a lot longer, but I mean, I did make a pretty big mistake right there, so he was not going to survive. Okay, world champion, honestly, ability right there to help on the expo and stuff. I'll quake out the core, and I can use a couple invis on her since she'll go down soon anyway. And I mean, yeah, my queen's going to be dying, so there's no real hope to keep her alive. I think at this point, yeah, queen ability can go down. Um, Honestly, right after that goes down, I'm probably gonna maybe wait for that storage. Yeah, I just get that percentage, but then I'll recall my queen out here where there's actually more percentage to be got. And yeah, we failed this one, but like I said, I fully just did a bad fireball. I think if I got that core, that could have worked really, really well. Unfortunately, we'll guess we'll never know. But yeah, that one ends on my fault, heavy. And I mean, that's just one thing. Like if you play long fireball, like even if I did rocket loons, you got to be able to walk your warden through that. So that's just like a mistake. That's not like a risk with this army and nothing else. Like I need to just be able to do that. So not really too upset of like the army choice. I just sucked there. So yeah, that one will fall very, very short, but that's okay because yeah, I'm very confident in this army and let's see what we can do. All right, guys, we get in the next one. And I mean, honestly, this whole army is just, it's new, right? Like, this is something that, I think I still need to get used to. And, there's better ways to optimize it. But I really like it for now. I obviously still have to get better at it, as I'm saying. But okay, let me look for a really deep fireball. I think it excels because obviously the meta base that we were seeing with that kind of really isolated town hall like that last one I just faced is started to fall away from the meta. Like that was six, seven, I don't even know how many times a day you'd be getting that base. Now I'm getting it twice. So using armies like super dragons that are really only thriving on the base meta aren't going to be as great anymore. And that's just, the way Clash is. You want to really excel against the bases that are out there. So I'm going to switch away from those super dragons and I'm trying out this army that still can hit those deep fireballs on the bases like, that one we just faced that will do well. And this base, even like if I can hit that ricochet cannon in the core, will be in business. I see one invis on the left whole compartment, so I think we should be a fairly easy setup as well. Um, but yeah, once again, I'm gonna rage right here because I think the rage is best used on the Warden walk. It speeds up time. It helps him get through this with an ease of spells instead of having to spend so many. And there's not really anywhere else it can best be used because the whole purpose of this is just the sheer tanking of the meteor golems and stuff like that. Just do really good. So you don't really care about the damage too much. Okay, right there, we're gonna set that up. One, two, three. That should go in. Nice. I was gonna say I think we get the revenge tower. I'm gonna have to miss the light beam because I want the revenge tower, but that's just the way it is. Okay, this is a little tough. I think I do want to enter right here, actually. I did not want to, yeah, miss out on the town hall, but at the same time, I'm gonna get the king a little earlier in this one than the last one, because with the, whatever you call that, I just don't like the warden on this one, not gonna lie. That's a really tough ask for my warden to get through. I'll put him right at the corner, though, and see what he can do. The, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Um, It's the pet on the king. The Spirit Fox does a really good job passing the damage off, so that's why it's I think really good to use it early because it just keeps sending it off anyway. It's not like it just gets crushed. Okay, World Champion ability will be coming out shortly. Honestly, I'll pop it right now since she was going to ability. See how long we can get that to last. We're running into a bit of trouble right here. Gonna need a headhunter. World Champion went to ability around the outside. I don't know. I didn't liked the fireball, but I didn't know how to follow up on this one necessarily. Okay, king and queen are wrecking, but they're going to be joining in shortly with the warden and the top side. Okay, never mind. They're going up. That's good. I was going to say the top side will be left out. Probably need a poison here. Okay, this light beam's kind of cooking me, but I can get in and I should be able to get like a really nice king ability right there. Okay, that's good. Queen ability even. I should have used that earlier because, yeah, she was going down. Honestly, I'll pop that right there. Gonna wall break because I'm trying to tank for, yeah, the queen and stuff. There's two headhunters to get in, finish that off. And I feel like we'll time fail, but I think we had the power. Yeah, we definitely have the power. So that's just my world champion did not get through the top side, and then I should have cleaned up earlier, but because there's a lot of percentage up there I'm missing with those minions, not gonna lie. But if my world champion could have made it through that top side, yeah, we would have tripled this base. So I think I should have taken better care of her, maybe delayed her, but using a little more spells on her, and yeah, this base would have been gone. So still some things to learn, as I said. All right, next attack is another core rage base. So these are becoming very popular, and I think this fireball is too good on the rage tower. There's a sweeper bait down here, but yeah, there ain't no way I'm missing out on that. So, I mean, if I hit like a multi-gear, all I miss is the other Rico, and I feel like that's not that big of value to. I don't want to use too many invis spells. Then I'll probably come in just from the top side. Okay, yeah, I think I like this. So, Warden at the bottom. Figured there'd be a big bait. So, I don't know if there's anything over by this corner. I'll use a minion to check for any red bombs. And another black bomb. There's a lot of these black air mines, so. Oh, shoot, I wanted to get the sweeper down first because now I have to wait for the storage. That would have been a nice anchor point to fireball, but as I said, I think I could get a really nice value fireball here. Also, if I'm just on the revenge tower, no expo, nice. Okay, I'll just walk this then, and then we can get to the storage. And I feel like I should be good. It is raged up though, even though it's level one, but still, we get through that like butter. And at this point, I want to walk the wizard tower actually, because then I think we're one invis into the rage, and that's not too bad. Yeah, so we'll be looking good on that. 3 and 4. Nice. One invis. The two quakes are in. Nice, beautiful fireball right there. Really happy with that, the amount of spells I needed and the value, so I really like that. I just want to be careful because there's probably more black mines in this area. But Warden should be good for a bit, so getting ready to enter now. Can go Ice Golem 1, 2, 3. King and Queen, because this is going to be a very heavy entry. The wall breaker, I think, just failed, but honestly, the walls are open. Not too worried about that. Want to get the RC into here, but at the same time, I can't get too aggressive that I'm gonna get the last one of those. I don't want my RC to go to ability or anything too early. She does really well if I can delay that. Um, okay, nice. The log launcher comes out. There's a good poison onto the clan castle plus the enemy minion prince. I like that. The enemy king is, or my king is just getting wrecked right here. Wrecked and wrecked and wrecked. Okay. Warden honestly is getting a little too close to, um, that fire spitter, so I'm actually just going to go in like this. I have 3 invis for my RC, which is actually really nice. Probably going to go right here with the frost flake because that's really good value on a bunch of defenses. The queen is going to go with ability. Gonna invis right there. I think honestly, an invis on the queen is huge. Double ricochet cannon. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I still have a rage, but I'm gonna keep holding it because there's a lot of time left, so I might be able to use this actually later. And I don't think I need it. Yeah, honestly, my world champion, yeah, she's gonna die. There's no way of saving her. Um, Warden's walking through so many giant bombs, but he still should survive. Okay, we're walking. I don't know if we'll have the time really to get through this one. Once again, time continues to be an issue, so I gotta find a better way to deal with that. But I'm getting a lot of power on these bases, which is nice. So yeah, I gotta find a better way to actually get through these and not continue to time fail. I'm gonna rage up the giant, so I gotta invis him because I don't want him to die since I spent my resource on him. Could have raged the warden, and the warden goes down, so maybe I needed to, but at the same time, I feel like the giant could clutch on all these buildings. So yeah, we'll time fail as I said though. Like we just didn't have time to get through that, so pretty close. A couple things I could have done differently maybe, but yeah, pretty good results so far with this army. All right, we load into the next one, which is an interesting base again. I feel like on these ones, what happens is I like to like go for a rage tower and then come in from here, but the back end revenge tower is too much. I can never path to it, and it's just too scary. So I would like to walk it, maybe get the fireball into like the multi-gear. That'd be kind of crazy, but I actually see a nice path for that. So let's go for it. It'll just involve like the Rico 4 defense is right there, and on this side with the multi-arch is a really nice invis cluster that actually will just take one on the multi, and I can actually launch that in there, which would be beautiful. So. That's I think what I'm going to try and do. I think this base should be crushed. I feel like I got a beautiful plan. So I'm going to send in the furnaces just because they do a really good job. Um, just helping out. The Super Wizard Towers kind of counter them, so maybe it wasn't worth it. But I feel like they can clean up this trash, the storages, the mortars, as long as the Super Wizard Towers don't actually take them down. And I'll probably rage because the Minion Prince is kind of scary as well as this. I also, my plan was to get down these mortars to talk about where I wanted to invis, but I don't know if these mortars are actually going to go down. So I'm gonna have to walk a little further to get the mortars down. I'm actually holding on to the rage right now because I thought maybe I can get through this minion prince without it. It's kind of looking like it. I was gonna totem if I needed it, but yeah, we're actually good. Getting onto this. Okay, I'm just not so sure. I really wanted that mortar to go down, to be honest. Hmm. We're moving right pretty well, but yeah, I really want that mortar to go down. Gonna go in with that. I don't know if it'll get it. That might have been a waste. Okay. I have an idea though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we hit the multi? Nice, we did. Okay, beautiful. I was hoping something got the multi right there. Honestly, please no spell. I got a recall. He's getting weak. I'll put him down right there. And then I think yeah, I will be able to enter right here. So a wall break. There's one of those. 1, 2, queen, ice golem. I'm gonna save the skelly for deeper because I'm gonna keep going with more. So there's a third one actually. King going around, and I think yeah, right here to open up the walls for the queen is really nice. And a skelly right there for the scatter and expo. My warden might join in, which I'm worried about. I don't know. I feel like I put him way too close. I wanted him to take down that though, and I maybe should have just waited because I feel like yeah, he's way too close at this point, which is not good. Get a headhunter in right there. I want to distract the enemy queen, but I don't want to totem right there. Yeah, okay. We're honestly, we got a decent funnel. I don't think we're getting too close together with everything. I'll probably totem right there to distract the Rico and the whatever you call that guy. That's really nice. World champion is getting soon into using her ability. Okay, king ability goes in right there. Pretty nice. Honestly, Frostflake's really good in the core right there. I'll rage up. Oh, we already had a rage. No, I don't like stacking those. Okay, we're running really low on time once again. This is just like every single attack kind of thing. Okay, let me distract right here. Headhunter. Think, yeah. Once again, we're gonna run out of time. I don't know if we'd actually get this one. I think we would with the giant, but yeah, once again, we time fail and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't have this problem at all in friendly challenges, so I'm not sure what I'm doing differently, but I mean, hey, you see how real close these attacks are. So a couple of things different, and I've got three or four more triples that I haven't gotten today. So not too mad. All right, this is our last one, and yeah, just after a couple of those time fails, I'm really hoping to do better on this one. And I think I already see a nice approach. Yeah, I think how do I want to go about this? I think I like this. Hitting that air defense looks really nice. Does I get the clan castle? One, two. I know this one does, so I'll just go for this one. Invis, and then an invis on my warden, so I don't pull the clan castle. That's a neat trick if you didn't know. Okay, we got the CC down. Beautiful. And I think what I was thinking is, okay, if I go for log launcher like through the monolith here and stuff, the only problem is my warden will get by the queen then, and that's a little bit worse than if I went by the world champion, but I didn't want the fireball on that side, so kind of is what it is. I think honestly at this point, like just checking, maybe I can pull giant bombs and whatever is right here. Do I even want to get the monolith though? Because that wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think so. I think that's the problem. I can't get too greedy on time. Just pull my warden out, go in right here, get a furnace in, and then yeah, log launcher will be coming down. One, two, three. Should have skellied first because I don't even know if that'll get distracted. Yeah, it doesn't even. That's so bad. Okay, warden, yeah, you need to be fine there. King will go in. I can even get another one of these meteor golems. It'll kind of keep passing the damage off back and forth. And then RC should go in and help him. Honestly, I want to force him right though. Kind of need him to go right. Ah, he went in. It's whatever, I guess. But okay, gonna try a headhunter right there. This is not looking so bad. There's the Valk and whatever you call it, go in the right order. Sometimes I feel like the Yeti was dying first. The Valk is actually dying, which is nice. I actually want the Valk to die, if you didn't know. Super Yeti now getting its value. Okay, Queen ability right here. Really hope we can take down that. Oh, we don't quite. No way. Frostflake went off. Nothing is getting this revenge tower, bro. Come on. I totally thought we were gonna get it down there with the log launcher. It always gets it down. I don't know why this is working so much worse than it was in testing, but yeah, it was looking phenomenal for me, and then now I just can't even. I was time failing a lot now, which wasn't happening, and my log launcher is not actually even getting the core, which it was doing every time as well. So definitely having a few more troubles here, but World Champion's still doing really well. I just don't think the Warden can get all the way in there because that'll be yeah, one shot and kind of my Warden. I feel like I do have an invis I might be able to save. Oh no, I'm gonna have to use it now. Okay, invis right here. Oh, okay, I thought I used it too early. No, we're good. Yeah, I can't even ice block that. He's gonna die. Oh, that's so close, man. I mean, that's literally 1 HP. If that goes down, then my troops don't die wrapping, and I get a better job. So usually the log launcher was able to get that down. I don't know why it didn't. But that was the whole purpose of the Valk and Super Yeti is that this combo, just Town Hall and Revenge Tower, is always there, and I kept getting it down in the friendly challenges. So had a little bit of trouble today in Legends. I'm not gonna lie, this I thought was gonna go a lot better, but I'm still convinced that this is like quite good because I was doing exceptional, and I also thought maybe the whatever you call it, Spirit Fox could be good on the Royal Champion to keep passing damage off because she does take a lot early. But I think the King was more valuable with the snakes at really clearing up. But I'll keep messing with things. Tell you guys this is what I'm bringing so far though, and I thought it was working really well. I think like obviously it's not terrible. We're going 255 with a new army, but like yeah, only two triples is just not going to cut it. We'll probably be going minus today, and yeah, I mean, hope to do a little bit better with this in the future. But thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.